Howdy folks, AJ coming at you again, your resident vintage gamer, and today's video is going to be my preseason fantasy football video. So if you are not a fan of fantasy football or football in general, or you don't play fantasy and you're not interested in it, you're not going to like this video because that's going to strictly be about fantasy football because we're getting ready to gear up for the new season, and figure I'll talk about some of the people that I've chosen. We've already done our draft, and if you've got teams that you're in that you want to talk about some of the players that you think are going to be kind of breakout stars this season, you can talk about it in the comments below, and we can have a little conversation about it. So anyway, to kick off, that's the reason I'm wearing my. You guys know I'm a lifelong Raider fan, but I had to break out the Green Bay Packer shirt here because. I got Aaron Rodgers as my starting quarterback this year. So I think, which I don't think anybody's going to dispute, that's going to be a extremely solid player for me. The one player that I choose every year that always surprises everybody is I have picked Reggie Bush as one of my starting running backs every year since he came into the league. He's had good years. He's had better years, and he's had years where he's been injured and everything. So, but the reason that I keep picking him is the amount of potential that guy has to have a breakout season is incredible. His talent is undisputable. It's just a matter of whether or not he gets the ball enough and if he can stay healthy. So, I'm hoping with Detroit that they've decided to commit to having him as their full-time running back, and they're not going to be doing that switching, in and out, for a down here and there, another running back, trading off with another running back. They've said they're not going to do. He's going to be their running back, and that's it. So if he can stay healthy, I see him having a big year. So don't know if you share that opinion or not, but that's who I always make sure he's on my team. So another guy that I've got that I think he had a really good year last year, but I think he's going to have an even better year this year is Jimmy Graham, tight end for the Saints, because the coach is back after his season suspension last year, and Jimmy Graham had a good year last year even without the coach in place, with an interim coach there. And I think this year he's going to have his breakout year. I think he'll probably be the best tight end. If he doesn't get hurt, he'll be the best tight end in the league, I think. So the other guy that I got as a team up with Reggie Bush is I've got Frank Gore, which everybody knows he's obviously one of the stronger backs in the league. So I think between Bush and Gore, Jimmy Graham, I've got Aaron Rodgers. I think I'm weak. I'm weak at a couple of spots. I'm a little bit weak at wide receiver, and I think I'm definitely weak at my defense because I got St. Louis, and I have the Giants as my other defense, and I'm willing to drop either one of those if somebody else for some reason drops one that I think is going to do better. So that's kind of a outlook at what I'm looking at for this year for fantasy football. And I would love to get your opinions and your comments and everything about how your team looks, and if you have any people that you think are going to be breakout stars for the season, and so forth. Make sure to let me know. And as always, you guys can find me on Facebook, Twitter, Steam, and everything else at Greyhawk4x4. So until next time, guys, we will catch you on the flip side.